Another day, another dollar, and let's get straight into it. Alright, gents. Currently, right now, the person that is speaking has turned 21 years old. Alright, so I'm 21 years old. I turned 21 2 days ago, on the 29th. Today is the 1st of November, right? Some words of advice from a grown-up. Be yourself. Be different. Do not follow the crowd. The crowd is going nowhere. Another day, another dollar, and we're hungry for some bread, so let's get straight into it. Alright. I don't know, now you see as I'm growing, right? I feel like using the word hungry for some bread. Let's get straight into it. It feels a little bit desperate. That's the word. It feels a little bit desperate. I don't know why, but it does. So I feel like we should replace hungry for some bread and we in it for some bread with something proper, or maybe even the whole intro, or find something new. But it's a learning progress. We'll see it as we go, gents. Today is currently a weekend. It's Saturday, 1st of November 2026. Alright. And gold has been making its moves as usual. Gold has delayed the shot that I was looking at, like the long shot that I was looking at. I entered multiple times, got taken out. However, it still did not invalidate my 4-hour POI. Now, that's the thing. Let me just tell you a little bit about how I trade, right? So of course I start on the 4-hour, let me just say on higher time frames. So sometimes it could be a daily POI, right? It could be a daily POI. And then sometimes it could be a weekly POI. But the daily and the weekly POIs gives me perspective of where the market wants to go. So suppose I enter a trade and then the market takes me out, but it doesn't take out my higher time frame POI. I still believe the trade is still in the market, the bias is still not invalid, because, well, it took me out. That could have been a sweep, that could have been an incorrect entry, that could have been manipulation. However, if the higher time frame POI has not been taken out, the bias is still valid. So what I have to do there is wait for confirmation. Let me show you exactly what I'm saying. Is wait for further confirmation after getting taken out. And then that's where the conflict of having how many trades a day should I be taking. Max is 2. Max is 2. More than 2 trades, it's a no-go. And then how do we evaluate risk? But that is not a problem either way. There's this fly here. It should go out. Just open the window for it right now. Yeah, I think it's out. There we go. Yeah, alright. So let me show you the trade that played. I need to get another mouse. I need to get another PC. This is okay. Okay, so let me just show you the trade, right? The trade that I caught yesterday on Friday, and then perhaps even a little background on how the trade is supposed to play out. Also, what I was talking about, the higher time frame analysis. If that is not taken out, the bias is still correct. Look at this. Okay, so I'm going to hold the phone for this one because the lighting is a bit sketchy. It's not as bright, you know. Let me see. Yeah, it's not that much. So look at this. This is very important. Look at this. So we're on the 15-minute time frame. So this is after the 4-hour POI what, right? So here's the 4-hour POI. And then we go on the scale down on the 15-minute time frame for entry confirmation. We see This is when the market got into the POI, and then this entry is confirmation, right? So we had a fair value gap right there in the order block. I entered right here, my stop loss was right there, just after the fair value gap right there. Enter the trade, sniper it, as a matter of fact, sniper the trade, and then the market moved about $30, yeah, nearly $30, all the way from 4,025 to about 3,998, almost nearly $30. That's typically the move I take in a day. At least that's the move I want to get from gold a day. And yes, I do get that every day. Okay, I do get that every day. I risk $5 to catch a $30 move on gold. Now here's the thing, I was expecting to hold a trade all the way until this low, and that move is about $200-300. You see, all the way to that low, and this move from that point to this point is about $300. Again, forgive me for holding the mic, like the camera. Like I said, this space, it's not as bright. The lighting is not as good, right? Now let's look at what happened. I got violated after it moved my daily move, right? So yes, granted, I would have reached my daily target here, but then like I said, I thought it was still going to continue going down based off of the fact that we had reached the 4-hour POI, and that is where we typically enter and targeting the previous lows. The market decided to come back, sweep out that, and then respect the order block instead. It respected, didn't. Had I had placed my stop loss behind that order block in the first place, I wouldn't have been taken out, and I would have went in profit big time. Like I said, my move, I was on the move for about $30. This move went all the way from $35 to moved about $60 in one day, and this after this move, so it's more than 60. It moved $60 in one day. With the one lot size, that would have been, with the 0.1, the basic entry that I should be having, I would have caught $600. With the 0.05, I would have caught $300. Enough to pass any challenge. But look, I got violated. It had to come back to get violated. And why? Now remember, again, the thing is, I was no longer in the trade when this happened, right? I was no longer on the markets exactly when this happened, because when I left the market when I was right here, I was like, hey man, I'm already done, caught the trade, I'm gonna go play PS. I went to play PS back at night, it came back, and this. Had I been in the markets during that, remember what I said earlier? If the market takes me out, I wait for further confirmation to see if it's going to continue going lower or going to continue to my bias, then I enter. But if it doesn't, then the 4-hour POI or the high time frame POI will get violated. Look what happened there. The market did that, took me out, came back, and then it left another fair value gap. I could have entered right there. Entered right here, I would have still caught the same trade from roughly where I had entered from the first place, and I would have caught the same trade all the way back down there. Look at this shit. That's our fair value gap, right? And I would have caught this. Let's see. Right. 1 is to what? Would have still caught the same exact trade, man. That is my mistake. The same exact trade. Had I just been on the market at the time, I would have caught roughly about a 1 is to. I don't know, man. I need a new PC and a new. Roughly a 1 is to 9 trade. Then. Roughly a 1 is to 8 trade, and this is it. Had I just waited. So anyway, let me just give you a backstory on. No, let's go on the next chart. So I would have caught this sale, right? but because we got taken out as manipulation, it was what it was. You see, here I highlighted it as a fact that had I just entered had I just entered right there, but placed my stop loss on the extreme high on that order block. But then this order block is way too big for my risk tolerance. It's too big, from 25 to 40. Like I said, I only risk $5 of that move. Understand? For example, this would have been from that fair value gap. From that fair value gap, it would have been 22 to 28. That's roughly about $6. You see, exactly. I would have entered right there, stop loss right there, still caught the same move and made the same amount of money. So that it is what it is, and it happens sometimes, but it's fine. So the reason we caught this, the reason for the sale anyway, is on the daily time frame. Oops. On the daily time frame, we have a fair value gap. Right. So where there's a fair value gap, we expect the market to respect it, right? So that is my POI, and that is the low I'm expecting the market to go to. And then I further go on my 4-hour time frame to see what's there. We see an order block on the 4-hour time frame. Perfect. Then there we see an order block on the 4-hour time frame. This is where I entered. So after seeing this 4-hour POI, the market dropped down below. This became my POI. Look how many times this sell got delayed. I was in the trade here, then the market came back, and then I entered the trade that I just showed you right now, and then the market came back. See, it will manipulate and violate and then eventually drop, but it is what it is if you're able to catch it, you see. And then it dropped, and then now we can still enter and find another entry for Monday, because now this is the POI. Again, guys, this is not financial advice for anyone. This is me trading, my own experience, my own trading. I'm not giving you signals. No, I'm just showing you how I trade and documenting my journey for me. Okay, so please do not take this and say, oh, Michael said we should buy gold, Michael said we should sell gold. No, I am buying and selling gold. You do you. Okay, so yeah, this is the trade. So now this is the POI, and then wait, before this, now I just saw what to trade on Monday. As you can see, this order block will become the order block that's going to propel the market back down. And then what I was showing you earlier was the what? The trade I took on Friday. Okay. Like I have to slam the mouse time to time for it to respect, for it to work, because I don't know, its sensitivity sometimes is off. So anyway, now we see a change of a break of structure to the downside right there. Right, here's our break of structure like this. Right, and then on the 4-hour time frame, we basically just wait for the same thing I was explaining to you guys here. We need to see a good bearish momentum to the downside, and then now the trade is like this. If my risk tolerance was this big, trust me, I would be entering swings from the 4-hour point right now, like so. Such a perfect trade, isn't it? So this is it, gents. That's the trade I'm looking at on Monday. So that's the trade I took on Friday and Thursday. On Thursday I entered this short, and then eventually came back. Was it Wednesday, I think? And then came back. Friday I took this short that dropped, eventually came back. So it is what it is. Let's see what we have next week. And guys, listen, I apologize for not posting daily. For the days I missed, okay? I should be posting every single day. We need more than, and man, the community is growing. nearly 200 people now, 200 people that I do not know like the content, relate to the content, which is something I very much appreciate. Thank you guys. We're working and we're doing it. All right. So let's get straight into it, and then guys, come back next week. Come back tomorrow. Yeah, just. So we'll definitely make another video, I'm sure today, because this one was just a breakdown of yesterday of what I should have filmed, right? But yeah, gents, I just wanted to say I am 21 now. I just turned 21, so I went out loud. People grow, don't they? Yeah. Live your life, man. Anyway, gents, see you. The feed for today is pretty simple. Maybe I should start also doing fame checks. I won't lie, I'm into clothes, bro. You see, the moment you make like a big ass pair, I'm going to leave in the store. See, got these shorts. Got them for my birthday and stuff. And these shorts are so far. Then that is what I was wearing. I have a nice timepiece as well that I got, but it's a little bit oversized now, so I have to go and get it reduced in size, like for the wrist. But otherwise, it is what it is, gents. Life is amazing, and let's get straight into it.